Wuthering Waves is one of those ambitious mobile titles that doesn't just aim to entertain, it tries to leave an impression with scale, atmosphere, and mechanical depth that you rarely expect from a free-to-play release. At its heart, it's an open-world action RPG that thrives on exploration and combat fluidity, and right from the opening moments, you can feel that the developers wanted to push mobile hardware to its limits. The first thing that stands out is the presentation. Vast, sprawling landscapes that beg to be traversed, layered with verticality, climbable cliffs, and hidden areas that reward curiosity. Unlike many mobile games that deliver bite-sized environments, Wuthering Waves feels like a true world, with sweeping vistas, dynamic lighting, and richly detailed environments that change tone depending on where you travel. Forests feel dense and alive. Ruined cities carry an air of haunting mystery, and the more fantastical zones lean into surreal artistry that adds to the game's unique identity. The sense of scale is reinforced by a soundtrack that swells with orchestral crescendos and haunting melodies, marrying beautifully with the melancholy yet adventurous tone the game strives for. What makes the gameplay loop compelling is its fluid combat system, which is designed less like a mobile hack and slash and more like something closer to a console action RPG. Characters move with weight and precision, chaining attacks through responsive combos, dashes, and counter systems that demand timing rather than button mashing. You can swap between characters mid-fight, blending their abilities into seamless chains that reward experimentation. For example, setting up one character's crowd control ability before swapping it to another's high-damage burst feels satisfying and strategic. This synergy between characters is what encourages you to learn each hero's rhythm, rather than just grinding for stronger stats. It feels rewarding in a tactile way, because victories often hinge more on how well you manage timing and positioning than raw numbers. The combat is further elevated by flashy animations, crisp hit feedback, and environmental effects that make every battle feel cinematic without tipping into chaos where you lose track of what's happening on screen. Progression is layered and multifaceted. On the surface, it follows familiar gacha conventions. You collect characters, weapons, and upgrades, but the way Wuthering Waves handles it feels more respectful of the player's time than many of its competitors. Unlocks are tied not only to pulls, but also to exploration, world events, and narrative progress, so you're rewarded for engaging with the actual world instead of just funneling into menus. The skill trees and upgrade systems give you meaningful decisions to make. Whether you want to invest in boosting a character's damage potential, expanding survivability, or tweaking cooldown efficiencies to make them more dynamic in a team. While grinding is still present, it often feels masked by exploration rewards and the variety of activities scattered across the map, from environmental puzzles to hidden combat trials. This keeps progression from becoming a mindless treadmill, giving the game a sense of evolving discovery. Narratively, the game takes a more serious, atmospheric route than you might expect. There's a tone of post-apocalyptic melancholy, with characters wrestling not only against enemies, but with the weight of their own stories and histories. Dialogues lean on themes of survival, resilience, and the scars left behind by catastrophe. While not every scene lands with emotional impact, some pacing issues crop up with exposition dumps. The overarching sense of world-building is strong enough to keep you invested. The cutscenes are impressively cinematic for a mobile title, blending expressive character animation with sweeping camera work that heightens the drama of key story beats. Importantly, it avoids feeling too juvenile or too detached. It strikes a middle ground where you feel both the gravity of the world's collapse and the personal stakes of the characters who inhabit it. Of course, no mobile title is without its criticisms, and Wuthering Waves is no exception. The game's ambition occasionally weighs it down. Performance can dip on lower-end devices when the action becomes too chaotic, and even on stronger hardware, the sheer density of effects can sometimes overwhelm visual clarity. The gacha system, while not as predatory as some competitors, still leans on randomness in a way that can frustrate players hoping to build a specific team. There are also moments where the game tries to juggle too many systems at once, between resource farming, weapon upgrades, character ascensions, and skill refinements. The menus can feel bloated and intimidating for newcomers. While veterans of the genre may thrive on this level of micromanagement, casual players could easily feel overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information thrown at them in the early hours. On top of that, the stamina system, though lenient compared to some games, is still a reminder of the free-to-play foundation lurking beneath its grand presentation. Controls are another mixed bag. While the core mechanics are smooth and polished, extended play sessions reveal that touch controls can't quite match the precision of a controller. Dodging and countering with perfect timing can sometimes feel finicky on a smaller screen, and accidental swipes may lead to frustrating mistakes in tense fights. That said, the developers have made strides in making the control scheme as intuitive as possible, and the option to map actions in customizable layouts helps alleviate some of the friction. With external controller support, the combat feels far more natural, which may be the ideal way to experience the game for those who want full immersion without the occasional input slip. Despite these flaws, Wuthering Waves is undeniably one of the most striking mobile RPGs in recent memory. It manages to balance spectacle with substance, delivering a gameplay loop that is engaging enough for long play sessions while still offering the bite-sized activities that suit mobile gaming habits. Its world feels handcrafted rather than procedurally assembled. Its combat is rewarding enough to rival console experiences, and its presentation is so polished that it often makes you forget you're playing on a phone. Where many mobile titles settle for being disposable distractions, Wuthering Waves reaches for something lasting. A game that not only occupies your free time, but also makes you eager to return to its world. If you're looking for a mobile RPG that treats you with respect, dazzles you with its art direction, and challenges you with combat depth, Wuthering Waves is a must-try. Though it comes with the caveat that you'll need patience to navigate its complex systems and tolerance for the occasional performance hiccup. It's a game that aims high and more often than not, hits the mark. That's all for today's review. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight? You saw our sentinel in your memories? Yes, the one we built this statue for. The Oracle Engine Sentinel in Zhenzhou. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences. The sentinel in Zhenzhou is known as Jue, manifesting in the form of a long, like the statue you just saw. Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong. In Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long, In other regions, they manifest in various forms. You were standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Zhenzhou.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class!
Chizia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Leave it to me. No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
Rover, watch out!
Speeding up.
Swift and resolute. Strike in the shadows.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Let me be your blade.
Hey, Storm, hear my command! That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, Yang was trying to shield you, and then BAM! The Tessa Discord was See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger.
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment? Done. Its design and system version are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer and other basic functions. We're almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminal's glider module still works,
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou. Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications. Right?
Zhenzhou sits between the Desrook Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Bai Zhe here. Where is she?
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the etheric sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Baija? Baija! Baija!
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us.
We agreed to meet up around here, and she said she was off to collect some samples. Gosh, did she really go straight into the heart of a tacit field for that?
Baija wouldn't take such risks without careful consideration. Freshly formed tacit fields go through a dormant period. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe.
According to the hero plays, yes, there's a chance for that.
Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Baija is there. Now it's time to use the glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
Field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baija, you know we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, you were super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream. Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
And that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability. Be careful.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness. The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it. I didn't really do much. It was all thanks to you, Rover. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out!
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover? Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the databanks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu Terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Guanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work.
It won't take long before the reverberations disappear and the etheric sea vanishes. Once that happens, the resonance beacon signals will come back. The tacit field will dissipate, biding time for its next resurgence. We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving. What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Daiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Washu Academy's Resonance Medical Department? Daiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated. If I may say, Rover, you seem quite mysterious too.
Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great, 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 great granddaddy of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the Magistrate of Jinzhou. As the Moon Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you... Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about.
As Rover. Now you're talking a little like Baizhi, Rover.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover? I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, You are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important...
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.